This is BradTipton, and welcome. And this is all about getting you more local commercial plumbing opportunities without you, the owner, having to do any prospecting. My name is Brad Tipton, and I'm your host for today. I'm what's called a BDR, or business development representative. I'm trained by the top companies, some of the top companies in the world, and certainly the United States. And I own and operate a successful digital marketing company called Escape Velocity Marketing. So I'm competent to do the things that I will be talking to you about today. And the goal of this is real simple. This is not about me. This is about getting you more local commercial plumbing opportunities without you, the owner, having to do any outbound prospecting yourself. So you can think of me as what's called a fractional business development rep for your commercial plumbing company. I do all the research. I do all the outbound calling for you. I do all the tracking and reporting, and I hand off all opportunities that I find, active opportunities, to you so you can close the business and make more money. It's just that simple. So, as you know, your company does good work. You know that, good commercial plumbing. But good work does not automatically create new commercial conversations. So, the owner's busy, meaning you. Your crews are busy, your office is busy. So consistent prospecting, outbound prospecting, usually just doesn't happen. And that is where opportunity can get missed because you just don't have time to do that outbound calling. So, as you know, especially on big plumbing jobs, commercial jobs, when plumbing falls behind, pressure moves in fast, right? The job cannot afford delays. The subcontractor may have to pay for those delays. So, schedule slip, other trades have to wait, back charges and penalties become real. And so, um, if you can provide somebody with available manpower, that can become a timely solution for somebody, for another company, right? So, if your company has experienced commercial plumbers currently available, you may be able to help another contractor protect the schedule and keep the job moving, right? But those contractors have to know that you exist. So direct business development is not vague marketing. This isn't like doing SEO or something like that and trying to hope it works or run Facebook ads. Get out of here. That's not what this is. What I do for you is I research local commercial prospects who may already have plumbing work, delayed jobs, facility problems, punch list issues, or overflow labor needs right now. So those are the folks that I reach out for looking for you. I build a call list of the right kinds of people, not just random business. I just don't do random call outs. That means I'm calling commercial general contractors. I'm calling tenant improvement contractors. I'm calling property managers in your area. I'm calling facility maintenance companies in your area, warehouse operators in your area. I'm calling commercial plumbing companies in your area, right? I'm calling restaurants, churches, medical office, retail centers, and other commercial, right, facilities that may need your assistance now. So I make all the outbound business development calls, and I document the results, and I hand off active interest directly to you so you can reach out, have a conversation, close the business, and get paid. That's what I do. So the right people, definitely not random leads. I reach out to general contractors and TI contractors. Uh, they have projects, schedule delays, manpower gaps. They have that kind of stuff. And they're happy to talk with you to fill that for them. I reach out to property and facility managers. They need repairs, maintenance, tenant issues, and they need a fast response. And that's where you can come in. They just have to know you're out there. I work with and call commercial facilities for you. That's restaurants, schools, churches, medical offices, nonprofits. I call them for you, find the business, and turn over active leads to you so that you can contact them, have a conversation, close the business, and make money. So, other plumbing companies I reach out to, so called your competition, but what I know is sometimes they need extra labor when their crews are stretched and they don't want a job to fall behind. They don't want to get hit with fees or charges. So, they need your assistance. They need your available crew to come over and help them. And I reach out to industrial operators, commercial and industrial response needs. And so I reach out and find those for you so that you can have a relationship with them. I find active needs that they have. I connect you with them. You reach out, you have a conversation with them, you close the business, and you get paid. It's just that simple. So as I reach out, each buyer needs a different conversation. You know that. For general contractors, the conversation is along this lines. Hey, uh, we can we help the project moving, um, when plumbing is behind or manpower is tight, right? Can we help you with that? For property managers, can we handle repairs for you? Leaks, restroom issues, drains, maintenance. Can we handle that for you? We're here for you. I reach out to facility managers. Can we become your reliable commercial plumbing resource or backup source when response times matter? And I reach out to other plumbers, so-called your competition, maybe even if your crews, and I say to them, if your crews are stretched, we can help you keep the job moving and avoid fees and costly overrun charges. So I reach out to them. Other things is um, more conversations. It's about having more conversations that can keep your crews working, more visibility with local decision makers, more chances to keep commercial cash flowing and moving into your business, right? And what I like about it is that I want you to know when you work for big companies like Wells Fargo, when you work for big companies like Buick, when you work for big companies like Dale Carnegie Training, everything has to be tracked. They run off of data. And I'm not looking to overrun you with data, but it's important for you to know that you're not left guessing what was done, right? You'll always know what company I called, what type of individual I connected with, what date I called, what was the contact's name, what was the interest, right? Were they interested, not interested, or that type of thing? And I want you to know what the next step is. So you're never wondering, you always have the report and it's there. So each campaign includes a completed call tracking report. So you know who was called, what happened, and what the next step should be. And as immediately when I find some interest, I forward that information to you so that you can reach out, have a conversation, close the business, and make more money. That's what I do for you. Um, just to give you an idea, uh, if you were to ever bring me on, I'm going to make you an offer at the end, show you what it is. But what I would do for you initially, just so you can begin to develop a relationship with me, I would do 20. This is a sample example of what the results would look like or could look like. I'll reach out to 25 local prospects that I've researched. Um, and I'll calls are going to be made to general contractors, property managers, commercial facilities, TI contractors, other plumbing companies. And the results typically kind of go like this. It could be more, it could be less, but I'll get out of those 25, I'll get 7 live conversations. 3 that request me just, hey, send me more information. 2 said they may need plumbing support, and 1 requested follow-up call from a plumbing contractor. That's how it works. So all for conversations are documented and passed directly to you, the plumbing company, so that you can reach out, connect, have a conversation, close the business. That's what I do. So, um, what I'm offering is built for commercial plumbing companies. So, if you handle commercial plumbing and you want more commercial conversations and want someone else doing the research, the calling, the tracking, the handoff, right, then this is the lever for your needs. This is not, I'm not doing residential, right? I'm not doing vague marketing. And this is not some sort of a magic lead machine. This is predictable, where I do the outbound calls, I have the conversations, and ultimately deals come to you. You have conversations, you close them, you make money. This is predictable, right? So I told you I was going to let you know what an offer I'm making. The offer is simple. You can start what's called the 5-day business development sprint. It's $500. And what I will do is I'll research 25 local commercial opportunities in your area. I'll build the outbound call list. I'll make the outbound business development calls. I'll track all the conversations and responses, and I pass interested parties directly to you so that you can reach out, have a conversation, close the business, and make money, right? There's no long-term contract with me. If you like the results of the 5-day business development sprint, then we'll continue as long as you want. But if not, there's no problem. We part as friends. It's just that simple. So what I am guaranteeing, I cannot guarantee that somebody else will hire you, bring your team on. But what I can guarantee is the research, the calls, the follow-up, the weekly reporting, and the handing off of any live opportunities that I uncover. I can guarantee to do that, right? Just like I did for the other big companies. So it's a 5-day business development sprint. It's $500. I research local commercial opportunities. I build the all outbound call list for you. I make the outbound business development calls. I track all conversations and responses, and I pass interested parties directly to you so you can reach out to them, have a conversation, close the business, and make more money. right? And like I said, it's no long-term contract. If you like the results of the 5-day business development sprint, we continue. And if not, no problem. We part as friends. So to start the 5-day business development sprint, you simply click the link below in the description box. It says it real plainly down there. And once you make your payment, you provide your contact information on the thank you page. Then what will happen is we, meaning I, will call you within one business day. I'll answer any of your additional questions, of course, it's something I may not have covered here, and I'll begin to provide specifics on the research that I'll do, on the list that I'll create, and on what specific day the outbound calls will begin. So if that's interesting to you, if that's something that you want, go ahead and click the link below in the description box. Thanks so much. My name is Brad Tipton. I really look forward to working with you and helping you to connect, right? Have conversations, close in more business, and bring in more cash into your commercial plumbing company. Thanks.